Good morning and welcome to Worship Connections. Are you ready for our story today? Our story comes from the New Testament, and the book of the Bible is called Acts. Now, during the time when Jesus walked on the earth, of course there were lots of other people, and a baby was born to a Jewish family. The mother and the father named the baby Saul, and they raised the baby in a loving home where they taught him all about God's love. When the baby grew up, he went to live in Jerusalem. And there he was very respected and had a lot of power. But then, after Jesus died and rose again and ascended to heaven, the friends and followers of Jesus started to tell everyone that this amazing love of God was for all people. And as the followers started to talk about this good news, Saul thought they were lying. Saul did not trust these followers of Jesus, and so Saul decided that they needed to be stopped and that their voices needed to be silenced. So Saul started to take the followers of Jesus and arrest them and put them in prison. One day, Saul decided that he was going to travel to another city. And so he started down the road to the city of Damascus. And as he was traveling, all of a sudden, there was a great light. The light was so bright that Saul could not see anything, and he even fell to the ground. Saul heard a voice, and the voice from the light said, "Saul, Saul, why are you hurting me?" And Saul said, "Who are you?" And the voice said, "I am Jesus, the one that you are persecuting." The light faded away, but Saul could still not see. And so other people had to take him by the hand and lead him to the city of Damascus. In Damascus, there was a follower of Jesus. And this follower of Jesus was named Ananias. The follower of Jesus met Saul, and even though he was afraid of what Saul could do, Ananias prayed for Saul, and God healed Saul's eyes, and he could see again. His life was completely changed from then on. Saul decided to use his Roman name, which was Paul. And he traveled for his whole life, telling other people about the love of God and that God loves everyone. I want to do a special prayer with you that uses your whole body. So you might need to get some space at home, right? Have a safe space. I'm going to use our rug here. And this prayer is about courage. Because in our story, Paul had courage to let God completely change his life and to let God forgive him for doing the really bad things. Ananias also had courage, even though he was afraid of what Saul could do to him. He prayed for Saul anyway. So, I want to tell you that having courage is not the same thing as not being scared. Being scared is sometimes totally appropriate. But having courage is knowing that God is with you even when you are scared. So I want you to think of something that you're scared of. Maybe it's taking a test, or riding your bike, or learning something new, or the dark at nighttime. And I want you to curl up really tight, to hold yourself in, draw your knees up, close your eyes, and think about this thing that scares you. And then, when your eyes are still closed, I want you to imagine God putting big, strong arms around you and giving you so much love and filling you up with peace. Slowly stretch your arms, open your eyes, and stand up big and tall, because you know that God is with you all the time. So, even though you're at home, ask your family to pray this prayer with me together. God, fill me with courage. Help me to know that you are always with me. And all God's children said, amen.